All right, we've been talking about scale flexibility, mainly getting out of this closed off school mindset that I learn a scale, that's how it goes, and I stick with that script. Let's go to one that you probably already think kind of flexibly about, but I want to open this wide open, and that is minor scale. Let's start with G. We have G natural minor, so that's when you play like this. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. The big ones to note is flat 6, flat 7. We're going to call anything minor that has a flat 3 in it, to be perfectly honest. Let's talk about harmonic minor. You've probably done this before. It's 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, regular 7, 1. Then you've probably learned about something called melodic minor. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now, you might have also seen it going down as natural minor. Not too important for the case of this video. 3 more that you probably weren't thinking of. We have Dorian, flat 3, regular 6, flat 7, 1. Then we have Phrygian, 1, flat 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. Then we have Locrian, 1, flat 2, flat 3, 4, flat 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. Now, if I started to lose you near the end, those are modes technically. They're not a lot of times categorized as minor scales. They put them in their special category. But I want to add them in just to show you what I'm dealing with. But what we're going to do is we're just going to vamp on just this G minor 7 chord. And I'm going to start out with natural minor. Sounds good enough. Now we're going to go to harmonic minor. Okay, now you're going, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's playing an F natural in this hand with a minor 7th chord, and he's playing a F sharp here. But you have to admit, it still sounded pretty good. All right, now melodic minor. Let's stop there before we move into other examples. The thing that makes minor special is its inherent flexibility. Minor is flawed with how it's conceived. Minor comes from the major scale. It's the 6th mode. So G minor is actually B flat major when it's G natural minor. Here's the problem with that, though. If we want a 5 chord in G minor, it's D minor, which sounds cool, but is not very functional. So a smart person a long time ago said, hey, let's throw in that dominant chord from major. This added so many possibilities because we just basically said we can mix the 6th mode, which is G natural minor, with the 1st mode, which is G major. I'm going to take that a step further and say we can mix all the modes and get whatever sound we want. That gives us a very flexible approach. I'm going to call out the modes for a bit, and then I'm just going to jam out. How about Dorian? Probably the most common sound you hear when you hear minor these days. How about Phrygian? How about Locrian? before I go crazy here and just finish out the video jamming, I want to just give us this idea that maybe we're making this thing a little bit more complicated than it has to be. If we want that minor sound, really what we're looking for is that flat 3. And then the 1 is probably semi-important, but maybe not. So basically, break out of the mold that you have to stick with one minor scale and realize anytime you have minor harmony, as long as you have that flat 3 and not the major 3, the major 3 does sound pretty bad over minor, then you're golden. Let me just jam out and demonstrate this. That brings to close at least the first videos on this idea of scale flexibility. I might dive into some special topics later on, but thanks for watching, and if you haven't yet, check out the first 2 videos in the series. I go over major scales and then I go over pentatonics. Thank you for watching. Like this video and then go ahead and subscribe for more content like this. Comment down below about what your favorite minor scale is, and thanks for watching.